heading into Telangana now. We just talk about this, one of India's newest states, Telangana, where the BJP is facing the Congress, a revived Congress party, Revant Reddy. And the question, of course, we're asking is if Telangana is ready for Modi. Brijesh, your take, is the Congress giving BJP a tough fight in Telangana?
Well, the Congress is really giving BJP a tough fight, and I think, this time it's not going to be that easy a walkover as many are predicting.
Right.
Because, the Congress is on the upsurge.
Right.
I think, the election it will be wrong to compare the Assembly versus Lok Sabha, and,
yes.
the Prime Minister has more of a say as far as the Lok Sabha elections are concerned.
Right.
But I think, this particular idea is more applicable in North than in South.
Yes.
And I don't consider Karnataka to be part of South because it has always behaved differently, at least electorally. It's an outlier
in the South.
It's the outlier in the South.
Right.
So I'm saying that in Telangana also, the
right.
Congress, there is a good Congress revival, and
yes.
the fact is that the Congress has built up infrastructure, the kind of schemes they have said, and there's
yes.
not a big fighting within the party
right.
as well. The BJP may have a problem of plenty, because G. Kishan Reddy,
yes.
Bandi Sanjay, earlier was touted as the face of the BJP,
yes.
but unceremoniously dumped, nobody knows why.
Right.
And then, the couple of others who fancy themselves as having a shot at the power, but they're not getting their own game. Right. So I think that is also a bit of a problem which BJP face, and will be excellent. I don't see BRS getting 9 come what may, and I think Congress per se, if you ask me, would
right.
be the largest party
yes.
in 2024 as far as election is concerned.
Ajit Kumar Jha, break these numbers down for us. This is 2019. The vote shares are very interesting. The BRS was the monolith, 41%. And he's the founder of the KCR is the man who actually created the state of Telangana, and he was rewarded for 2 successive consecutive elections, and he gets 41% of the vote share. The BJP at 19 and the Congress at 29. Most people had written the Congress off.
The difference between
yes.
the Congress and the BJP in 2019
yes.
is only 10% vote.
Right.
The BJP ends up getting 1 seat extra,
right.
4 by 3.
Yes.
My contention is opposite of what Brijesh said.
Right.
What I feel is that the BRS is going to totally collapse in the Lok Sabha.
That 41% is up for grabs.
Up for grabs. And
right.
I think that's where the BJP is going to make its killing.
Right.
It's going to expand in a major way in the Lok Sabha.
Yes.
Maybe not in the Bidhan Sabha
right.
in the future, but in the Lok Sabha. And why the BJP is doing better than the Congress there, even though the Congress had a higher percentage vote,
right.
because they are concentrating in certain areas,
right.
north of Telangana.
Yes.
The BJP is campaigning like crazy.
Right.
They know exactly that strike rate is very high.
Right.
And I have a feeling even with a lower percentage vote, even if they end up grabbing, let's say, half that percentage vote of BRS,
yes.
they will end up getting more seats. In fact, the strategy to penetrate the south,
right.
they basically want to repeat Karnataka
right.
in terms of seats,
yes.
and they want to penetrate Telangana.
Right.
Andhra, they don't have much presence.
Right.
Kerala, they don't have much presence. Tamil Nadu, maybe a couple of seats.
Right.
So the big killing they are aiming for
right.
is Telangana.
BRS, but K. Chandrasekhar Rao, Brijesh, one time unstoppable, literally the creator, founder of Telangana, and today he seems to have lost his way. And do you think he's going the way of the AIDMK, as Ajit mentioned, that if his party is going to be cannibalized, it's rapidly declined since it lost the elections last year?
Sandeep, I went there because the BJP did their, national executive in Hyderabad. So I had a chance to talk to many of the BJP leaders and also, 2-3 BRS leaders in the sense to understand what is
right.
going on. We did a story called Southern Surge
yes.
of the BJP.
Right.
See, the fact is that when you talk to the member of parliament, so to the the MLAs of this thing, I think somehow KCR, who otherwise had a knack for seeing
yes.
what was there in the ground,
right.
missed the writing on the wall.
Right.
With the way he was going, the way he was eating into Congress,
yeah.
he was on a mission completely eat up all the opposition space.
Right.
Congress was not that bad. If you
yes.
take the last assembly election number also, majority
right.
of their MLAs were taken in by the BRS, and
right.
left, right, and center. And the Congress was able to pull up a narrative which was also bolstered by their victory in Karnataka.
Right.
So post victory in Karnataka, they immediately went up gung-ho. And right now the current chief minister
right.
is also having a very a pro Congress way as far as the state of Telangana
right.
is concerned.
So
So that is the reason why, and Revant Reddy, and
Yes.
when the BRS looks like, when K. Kavita was arrested. K. Kavita is daughter of BRS. You know, if you compare that with either Sharad Pawar before that election, where standing in that iconic picture when ED summoned him, and in the rain, or look at at Arvind Kejriwal, his party is nothing compared to the kind of might BRS and other parties are. They're fighting every single day as if there is no tomorrow, and they are actually in a position to take on, which is the mirage. But the way BRS abandoned K. Kavita, never kind of bolstered that kind of support either here or back there in Telangana. It looked like as if the sand was slipping out of their hold, and they were not able to stop anything.
They're not able to stop. And Ajit, I want to add to what Brijesh said. Looking at the South, from our discussion, it appears that two of the biggest regional parties are in grave danger. The AIADMK and the BRS, and of course the JDS in Karnataka. You think that we are returning to the era of two competing national parties, especially in the South, the Congress versus the BJP?
I think the national parties are making increasing gains in the South. Last time we saw in the entire South, 130, they had 29. We'll probably see more higher numbers in the national parties, whereas the regional parties will be reduced. I think one reason the decline of Rao is that his ambitions shifted. He did not want to only remain a chief minister. He wanted to become a national leader, independent, the third front. Remember Nitish Kumar trying to bring him into the India Alliance, bringing him to Patna.
Absolutely.
He went to Hyderabad. But he thought he's above both Congress and the BJP. I was in Hyderabad almost for 10 days, and I moved around, and I realized that his feedback mechanism is over. His son was running the state, and he was only dreaming about
a national role.
That is why I said that he missed the writing on the wall.
He missed the writing on the wall. That's all we have in this edition of Final Countdown. Do tune in at 9 p.m. tomorrow for our next edition. Thanks for watching.